Woo!
Woo!
Welcome to more Ace Attorney with your host, the gayest of the sharks, Garrett. Joining me is my BFFs, Nell,
Howdy.
who also goes by Spacey. There's Ichi,
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, who goes by cinnabunbuns, both really, but. And then we have Bam, who's wamuubamuu.
New phone, who this?
Well, fine.
New identity, who's
Who are
this?
you guys? Who are you guys? What is this? This is
Where am I? What's going on?
what is it like? What
Clap
is this,
twice
like,
if you're being
Skype?
held against your will.
What is this, like dark Skype? I can't. I
Dark
don't know. What this is.
Skype.
I don't know what this
What is the
Let's go anyway.
strange monitor in front of me?
is.
What
I
is
don't get paid
this
enough. I
light?
don't get paid enough to ask questions, so let's
What?
just keep going.
What are these lights and boxes?
My God! What century have
Guys.
I been transported to?
Guys, when I move my mouse, my cursor moves with it.
Oh,
That's so scary.
All right, we're at the final day. It's the last bits of the trial. Fucking
The number on the clock changed.
the number on the clock changed. Oh!
I've never seen it do that.
It's okay, Bam. It's okay.
I don't even know what that means. Why is it counting up? Okay, let's go. This. I don't know.
We
what
must
else I wanna do
transport
with this.
ourselves to February 25th, 2:21 p.m.
Well, that's my dad's birthday.
District
Happy
Court,
birthday, Dad.
courtroom number 9.
Murder case. Bang. Ooh, we're getting right into it. Now then.
No.
Now, will the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, please take the stand?
I don't know, will they?
Oh.
No.
Miss Lana Sky, you were the chief prosecutor. Listen to my Wi-Fi.
I know. I'm just making sure you didn't, your Wi-Fi didn't totally cut you out.
I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you. But Mr. Edgeworth, you already know everything.
I like it when you guys just have to talk to yourselves for a while.
You know that all that I've done these past 2 years.
Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. And remember, you are under oath. We want to hear the truth.
Does Bam sound extra quiet today? Or
Hold
is
on.
that just my ears?
Let me just,
That sounds
Is
fine to
this-
me.
I know,
is
but
this better?
it is a little better
Of
actually.
course. That's true.
Yeah. I can just turn up the gain on my mic so that I
Nice.
can. There we go. Pog.
On.
Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister.
I mean,
That's unless she disowns you.
I guess.
Then we're cool.
Lana's just like, oh, you,
Oh my god.
you
Oh
shut
my
your
god.
mouth
Please don't
before
tell her
I-
I'm here.
yeah, don't tell her. Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Gant. I
Tell
want
us-
to know all
Tell us
the
about your
juicy
relationship with
details.
Gart.
Sorry, fellas, he's gay. Or I
Sorry.
guess sorry, ladies.
Sorry, ladies.
All right, I remember. The judge is going through a terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
yeah.
Didn't you pin that in the channel?
Very emotional about Gant. Oh, your relationship with Gant. I'm sure you're very much enjoying having a relationship with Gant. Tell me
Everything.
all the details. I'm listening in.
Everything hinges on your testimony.
Mm,
You're the only chance we have to get Gant.
mm.
Oh, I should pull up the walkthrough in case we need it.
I don't think we need it. I'm smart.
Oh.
We instantly get 5. Whoopsies.
Oh, I worked aside. I can't read. I worked alongside Gantz for years.
I keep seeing it as Gart now.
Same. there's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. My only motivation was to get Doc convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma.
Bro, how
Anything
can you
about
say
that?
that?
Bro,
Well, you stared at her right in the face.
literally
Bro.
kept Emma's name out of the testimony. Are you sure about this testimony?
Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure.
As opposed to a communist
But
defense.
Lana,
If this is true, then that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this. God, fucking, he has nothing to do with me either. Not anymore.
That's what I've been telling you.
Your Honor, are you okay?
He's just snickering. Oh no, he's crying.
He's crying. Why are you crying? Oh, come on.
Is this the Wi-Fi?
It might be the
What?
Wi-Fi.
No, I already said the line.
Did you? I couldn't hear it under all
Yes, from the very beginning.
I guess you said it while the judge was crying and I couldn't hear it.
It's a little
Yeah,
before
yeah,
that.
Whatever.
please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
What if she's telling the truth?
She's not, you little bitch.
Oh, okay.
She's not. I know my own sister.
Did you just
Stop
read
reading
thoughts?
my mind.
Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
Oh.
I wonder what's going on inside their head, and it's the screaming cowboy.
It's like the one with the grins where it's like, and let out all the sounds trapped in your mind. Yeah, that one. I love that video so
That's
much.
so good.
Yoga class.
Yeah, this is no time to start second guessing myself.
Defense may now begin its cross-examination.
It's gonna be okay, Your Honor.
No!
Okay. What else am I supposed to say? Press. But think about it,
Lana,
this
what
guy.
a truth to this fucking theory bullshit.
You didn't murder
the
Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail.
You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright?
Hey.
Any testimony you cannot present to court is as useless as an idle gossip. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. And
you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago. How'd you do all this by yourself? It's almost like you didn't. Did you do so to okay. Did you do so to help your sister?
Joe Doc was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. She wouldn't have had a life.
But what she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything.
That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him.
Lana,
So that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago?
Like, every time I bang my hand on this desk, there's guitars hanging on the wall in front of me, so it makes like a low, like, boom sound as well. Boom.
It's just that strong. It's just that strong. It's like, oh, my influence, my lawyering is so powerful. I move guitars with my
I
mind.
move guitars with my mind. They call me the musical gamer. Wait a minute, I think that's an actual YouTuber. Hold on.
That's how Music Man from Mega Man was born.
You say you did this all by yourself?
Yes. Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene? Hadn't I lost it? It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body.
What?
Yoink.
Not this again. But Prosecutor Marshall died from an unfortunate accident.
That's only a situation you dreamed was possible.
Oh yeah.
Well,
The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. It was me. Oh. Criticize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement.
wait, give her like
You
15
mean-
minutes of your time.
Prosecutor Marshall wound up being killed by Dart. Something like that. If that is so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Oh, Jesus, my voice. Dark was carrying a switchblade knife. Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away.
What? Wait, what?
What?
It was probably knocked away in the struggle.
Excuse me? That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies with more lies.
All just to protect me.
Emma, you can read minds? Oh shit! This would be so helpful if she just
With the
helped you
power
with your
of
other fucking
science.
mind. Oh, but that's why Ichi is the one giving us the hints and answers.
That's
It makes sense in lore. Okay, so when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to.
Yeah. It's me.
This seems a little much.
Yeah.
You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the victim's wound?
And then you moved the body?
What?
But why?
Hello?
Why would you do that?
Sir? Why? Dude. Can I help you?
Oh,
The cat just opened the door and just barged in. The door's wide open
So
and the cat's staring
talented.
at me.
it was to be included.
The cat opened the door? How does a cat open the door?
Oreo
I've
knows
never
how to
had a
open
cat.
doors. Well, we have like the
Huh?
kind that's like a handle. That's
Oh,
that you
okay,
pull
okay.
down, and he's
Oh.
figured out how to
Oh.
put his weight on the door and pull down the handle and all that.
Ah, smart. For
And
a second, I was thinking, like, what kind of demon mutant cats do you have?
no,
Like, I was imagining he just walks in on like 2 feet, like, oh, sorry,
Oh
am
god.
I interrupting something? And you're like, no, go, get out of here, get out of
Wait,
here.
have you
You're
seen
a
the
cat.
TikTok where like people put like tape on their cat's like paws? Like someone did that, but like the cat just like got up on like its two like back legs and just started walking.
Wait,
I
so
was like,
cats
no, I'm
are
not
just
doing this.
cats are just voluntarily quadrupedal? Oh, I don't know why that. I don't know why that has me so upset.
What?
It's
Took
like
up my
usually
head
cats
there.
like freak
They
out when you
just
put the
choose to be
tape
on
on them,
all
and this
fours
time
like
it's like,
that?
no.
Oh. When you put tape on a cat's feet.
Yeah, but instead the cat just got him to start walking on his two back paws. It was like, no, I'm not doing this.
Nope.
Tyrannosaurus cat, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Oreo's been feeling bad today. He got like
Aw.
injured while outside last night, so
Oh no.
he's bad to inside
No.
only. And because he's
Aw.
in pain, he's been like trying to get all of us to like help him, and we're like, we're trying.
Oh.
Poor baby.
I know.
I feel sad for making fun of him now.
It's fine.
Oreo, if you're watching with your like bipedal and you're like
I don't think he'd
human-
want to be
human
bipedal.
level
It's his
intellect, I'm
two back
sorry.
legs that hurt.
Oh
He
my
can be
God.
He
bipedal.
just
and
does a
it's not like-
handstand
He does a
everywhere.
handstand.
Yeah.
I can picture it now.
He's an acrobat too. God, he's so talented.
An acro cat.
He's back.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
I guess I
6
can't
out
have a
of 10.
closed door now.
Aw.
Oreo demands the door must be open, so I guess that's just how we're doing this. Let's just keep
You
going.
want people to know, Ajwa. You've always had a good head on your shoulders.
My head isn't that bad. Maybe I had to ask for the sake of the others.
What? I thought it was gonna be a question about his head. I was gonna leave it.
I'm gonna say, why did you move the body?
That's a good question.
Because planting the knife is obvious.
Yeah.
Because like,
When you
Why
showed
is
up
your
on the
head
scene, where exactly was the victim's body?
It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk. But the body was found by your desk. Why did you move it there? The reason for that is simple.
I'm lying. Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Sky moved the body. There's an exclamation there. I didn't see it, but let's.
The fucking bitch cat opens the door, sits in here for a second.
Or you doing
He's
good?
he's
Hey,
he's
Oreo?
laying on my parents' bed, which I can see from here,
Oh.
because the office is like next door to the parents' room. So he's just out in there with both doors wide open. I think he just wants to
Vibing.
see somebody.
That's so cute. He's just vibing, bro.
He's like, I just want to know you're here. I'm like,
Wait.
"Okay."
Wait, have we pressed this?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
no, we haven't.
Okay. Toresu.
Pieces of the jar. You mean?
Yes, that wretched jar Mr. White showed us earlier.
It really is a wretched jar, huh?
It doesn't even look
Dumb
like a
looking.
jar. It looks like a funnel.
Yeah, I hate it.
Wait.
I hate it too, Lana.
In order to show Doc committed the crime, I felt it would be more expedient to move the body.
I keep reading Dark as Drake.
Same.
And
Same.
he was a serial killer. He was a serial killer, and they used to call you on his cell phone.
Oreo's now
when
witness
you
to the
did
crime.
that
I'd like to cross-examine the cat.
You know what? He'd save the case.
He would.
Bro. He knows when that hotline blings,
Oh gosh.
and he knows that it can only mean one thing.
He used to call me on my cell phone.
That
Then I
I
went
love
with
the remix of that.
I can only hear the Me channel remix of it.
Yeah.
It's such a cultural phenomenon. It's such a national treasure.
When you first found the body, the jar was already. Of course, it had to be shattered to pieces. Oh,
Wait.
whoops.
Wait.
Huh?
I read that wrong, but just keep going.
Okay.
Wait.
So how do you know?
If you looked at the crime scene, it would appear right away what happened.
But wait.
Hold on.
I'm so confused.
Cause like, wasn't Emma's name?
Yeah, but I.
Yeah?
Huh?
And like, if it was written on it, like,
I think we
Did
have
she try to
found some-
frame
I
Emma
think we
and then
found some-
Gant tried to like cover it up?
I.
I
okay,
You know
well, I
what,
think
that's-
I know. I
I-
think I know
Uh.
which sentence to press with evidence.
Neil Muscle was dead and Doc was lying unconscious.
Oh no.
In other words, the jar must have been broken during the struggle.
Mhm.
I see.
Ta-ta-ta.
What's the matter, Emma?
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed. But I have a feeling there is more to it than that.
Must be a contradiction here somewhere. I can smell it.
Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone.
I smell a contradiction.
Okay, so
Like-
I don't think that one has to be pressed. So this is what we have to focus on. All right, let's
Don't-
let's walk
don't we-
through the evidence.
What?
I
Okay.
mean, it's probably the jar, right? 'Cause-
I mean,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
where is
yeah,
the jar?
yeah.
Oh, right there it is.
There's the jar.
What's it
There's
say?
the jar.
if it was written on
That's the
it,
thing. Why? Why?
Yeah.
wow.
Why? And I say, why?
If Emma was written on
It's
it,
the face again.
hey, like, oh, it reminds me of like the Hardys
You're right.
star. But yeah, so like I think we present this.
It almost looks like from on this screen though. It looks like the fucking Hella Jeff sweet bro face.
That's what I was.
Oh, the like
that's
Y
that's-
face.
The Y
that's
face.
What I thought of even like up close. I was thinking about Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
Yeah.
They're just like they're like okay. I think I'm going to be hated for what I'm about to say, but they did the Pog face before it was a cool thing, and now
Oh my
it's
god,
like,
they did.
Give me the
Yeah,
Y
there's-
face in
there's
chat.
yeah, they're like the start of Pog. The start of Pog was Sweet Bro and Hella
The
Jeff.
original Pog. Which came first,
yeah,
Pog
the-
face
the
or
OG
Sweet Bro and
Pog.
Hella Jeff?
Bro.
I don't know. Let's present this bad boy though.
Okay.
Oh
Objection?
God. Stairs.
Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister.
You mean the forgery at the scene where Neil Marshall was murdered? Like the one we were literally talking
Yeah,
about this
yes,
whole
yes,
time?
Your Honor. The true words will be exposed now. The past 2 years of your life will have been useless. Even
It was like a
so,
wet noodle.
even so, I'm compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony.
Oh, that sentence ran on for so long it was 3 text boxes.
You're right.
Contradiction in my testimony.
More likely
Phoenix
than you
just
think.
talked how I write essays.
Exactly. You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan."
That's right.
Do you have a problem with that? Huh? Are we
It's a
gonna
simple
have to
oversight,
throw
really.
hands?
Oh, I'm gonna throw hands, Your Honor. You see, a message was written in this jar with the victim's blood.
You see, Your Honor, I'm gonna throw a hand, but it'll just be one hand and it'll also be pointing.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yes, the prosecutor must have written it in his final moments.
Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies. In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must not yet have been broken before he died.
Oh shit!
He couldn't have written Emma's name on a shattered jar.
Oh!
Oh,
We
Order!
really framing
Order!
Emma
Yo!
this time of day.
Yo, get fucked, bro! Oh my god! Yo, like the honor, he's just having so much fun. He's like, yeah, fuck, yo, get fucked. What are you gonna take
Your
that? Are you
Honor,
gonna take
so
that?
many
Sir,
men
I'm
have
a
died in this case at this rate.
Sir,
There are
are
many
you gonna
people
take that,
dead.
Sir, I'm a defendant. Are you gonna take that? Just because you're defending or whatever?
Oh my god. Your Honor, it would appear more information with regard to this jar. This fucking jar and its bloody message.
That's how I feel about this jar.
This piece of shit jar, we may be missing something critical here.
Edgeworth like takes the jar and just smashes it.
Oh man, we
This
spent
is
so
what
long
the
fixing
crime
that.
scene was.
He's like, okay, let's recreate the crime scene because I'm pissed.
It just slammed against the jar.
It probably would break into all the original pieces just because we like glued it on all the edges pretty like shittily. Used a glue stick.
Not even like Gorilla Glue or anything.
No, just like a Elmer's glue. Fucking
Whoa.
ass.
Bro, it's not even like the liquid glue. He uses like glue stick, and
That's
he's
what.
like
That's what. Yeah, the glue stick.
purple glue stick.
The purple glue stick.
Bro, that was like so aesthetic. I love the purple glue stick.
I think I used it way too much for like
much.
little bits of paper just because I like seeing the purple on the thing. It's like
That's
Oh yeah,
weird.
same, literally same.
glitter glue. We fixed the jar with glitter glue. Something critical. I love his channel.
Yeah, I was about to make a joke about that. I was just like, yeah, I want to say that, but that's dumb.
It's too late. I'm already dumb enough to say
Oh my god.
I'm regulating my dumb just because I have to share the brain cell with Garrett.
it.
Chief Prosecutor. It seems you're as in the dark as we are
Haha, dark.
about the truth towards which we're headed.
Yeah, I get it, cause it's like dark, like the. Okay.
This is Drake, bro.
Is it sad that when I hear Drake, I think of Drake and the 99 Dragons, which is that terrible, terrible game on like, I think it was GameCube actually.
What is that?
It's a really
Drake
bad
and the
game.
99 Dragons?
You should
I
go
don't
look
think
it up.
anyone's ever.
Vinny has a pretty good playthrough because after a while he takes the disc out and just shatters it.
Oh, alright.
He fucking stabs it with a knife. It's really funny.
He's had it on his channel, then I already love it.
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth.
Very well. The witness may now continue her testimony.
It might be Jake in the 99 Dragon. No, it's Drake. Okay, I remember now.
Right.
I think. Phoenix is over here thinking about Drake and the 99 Dragons while this is happening. It's a really shitty game.
I immediately looked at the bloody traces on the jar. But it was dark in the room, and I didn't have time to check it out.
We'll throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Yep.
To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments were large, so I'm sure I got them all.
All but one!
All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered.
Because it said ammo on it!
Oh, you mean you were the one who wiped away this message in blood?
I wasn't chief prosecutor at that time.
Oh, well, that excuses it then.
She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Should have used the Tide magic marker.
No, they need one of those Mr. Clean magic erasers.
Yeah!
Yo, you know how her scarf is red? It was white. It was white. Like
It was
like,
originally
on the
white.
crime.
We wiped out so much blood.
How metal is that? How metal is that, dude? That's so. That's literally a Dragon Ball character. Wait. Okay. That's Bardock. That's literally Bardock. God, Bardock's so cool. I love that guy so much. I love Bardock. So cool.
You're just over there like, it's so cool, man. It's...
So cool, but like he's so weak.
Did you though? But how could you see with the power out? Should have been pitch black in that office.
A detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket-electric camera with me.
Even I carry my bottle of emergency luminol wherever I go.
What, huh?
I have dark
never missed
vision.
anything. I got every last piece.
Lana just has dark vision, okay? It's fine. I'll press you on this one too. So you illegally rearranged the crime scene, you know, against the law?
You.
Yes, I don't have any excuse for my actions.
I'm so sorry, Lana. I didn't know. I've treated you so badly all this time.
It's not too late.
Oh, it's not too late.
There's still plenty of time to make up. After we've gotten to the bottom of this incident.
No.
Oh.
That this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office. But like, they're still gonna be like paid a shit ton, and like Gumshoe's still gonna get pay cuts every day because like.
More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony.
Yep.
Oh,
Sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. Still,
God, Phoenix, you really know how to rub in the fact
she's
that
not
like,
doing this the right way. It's supposed to come off as like a she really cares about you, not like a she really cares about you, huh?
really, I like wow.
Is my voice coming across more passive aggressive than it should? Like,
like wow,
I'm
she
so sorry.
really cares about you. Wow.
Wow.
She cares about you so much.
Meanwhile, Gant is eating brunch. That's right. No, it's like 2 in the afternoon. So really, he's probably out just having like late lunch.
I
God,
was supposed to be there with him.
I think I finally
Not
figured out the
that
contradictions of testimony. I can't hear myself think. There's one final possibility that might turn everything around.
The point.
Oh, if he's day drinking, good, then he'll get poisoned. I just realized that's a D&D joke only Jessica and Sarah are gonna get.
It was dark in the room? Oh, it sure was. He sure was.
Boo!
I'm not sure which of these has the contradiction.
Like, the two that get me the most are the fact that she's like, all I can think about was wiping them clean before they were
like that,
discovered.
and then also
And
the
then
fact
also
that
the one where she's like, I'm sure I got them all.
yeah, like okay, can we look through the evidence?
Okay.
Because like, wasn't there a piece in Gant? Like,
His
Say-
Yeah, we got one of the pieces,
Um,
and that's the one that had like the most written on it still. Found it
So
deep, can't
then-
safe.
right.
so
okay,
that probably means that she didn't get it if it had the most blood, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So should we present this?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get it.
Do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the music stopped.
Yeah.
Ahem. Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of.
What?
We found the final piece of this jar in Chief Gant's safe.
I read that as G
And
chance.
it's safe.
Huh?
How?
Chief Chad's safe.
Jeep chance.
Chief Chance. I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. He's crying.
Either that or he's winking.
No, sweet bro.
Sweet bro.
No.
I see it as like the like that face with like the hold on, let me type in chat.
You're gonna type it into the chat.
I'll
I can
transfer
see.
it into Twitch chat.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
that
did
face.
that.
But the witness just testified that she gathered up every last piece and wiped the blood off them.
Oh,
So,
yes.
shit.
Which
I wonder
leaves
what
us
this could mean.
with only one explanation.
Explain what this means.
I'm getting there. On the night Prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up on the scene.
Oh.
Chief Gant got there before you. What? That's not the song playing though.
Couldn't the defendant have simply missed a piece?
Objection, Your Honor. I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. Ace detective!
Isn't that like a
Case closed, let's get drunk.
yeah? Case closed.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck in the Persona 4 comic. I forgot Case Closed was an anime for 5 seconds, for like 0.5
Oh.
seconds.
It may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day. Can you believe it? They were in my mouth all along, huh? Can you believe that? Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Have you forgotten, Your Honor?
Yes.
When the witness first arrived at the crime scene, the jar was already broken.
Yeah, well, my dentures are still in my mouth, so that.
There was no way a name could have been written on a shattered jar. Another person discovered the scene before the witness. Prior to the witness.
Same thing.
Hope you're not implying that the person was Chief Gant. At the time, he was looking for Doc downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar?
Objection! Question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide that fact for 2 years?
Because I was hiding my love for him for 2 years.
Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that?
No. No.
Oh, damn.
Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Trail?
Trail! Trail!
Trail! Wait a minute.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not on the road.
Trail!
You broke him.
Take me home to me, Mario.
Oh, God.
Damon Gant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. Because the transition, he proceeded to break the jar.
I'm being deleted.
I purposely hid one of the broken pieces.
No, he's dead.
Oh, he's back.
Question. What is this action called?
I don't know, Edward, you tell me. Oh, wait, fabrication.
Called breaking.
It's called breaking!
But why would Chief Gant do that?
Because he's a nasty little man!
He's a nasty little boy!
Little boy?
In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear?
Gant, little boy. Wait a minute.
Little boy Gant? What happened afterwards?
Discovering the scene, Lala Sky believed her sister Emma to have killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Gant's aid. Lending her his aid, Gant helped her create evidence that incriminated Doc. Sparing Emma, and here is the reason. The reason why Miss Sky became Chief's puppet.
Ba-ba-ba. Ouch!
Oh.
I saw blood.
Ouch.
No, I did it on my own.
Are you okay over there, Lon?
Not really.
Like she tries to bite her. She tried to like bite her fingernails, like cause she was nervous, and then like she missed.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like
Oh,
oh
no.
god, oh
Ouch.
god, I do not.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and not imagine that anymore.
As someone that sometimes
That's
bites
not,
their
like in 3, 2, 1,
fingernail.
it's out of my brain.
Ow.
3, 2, 1, it's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
But like as someone that sometimes bites their fingernails when they get nervous, sometimes like you bite a little too far.
Yeah.
And it hurts.
I don't wanna. No.
I've done that. Ow.
Please, sis, stop trying to protect the chief.
He's a stinky man.
I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake.
No, you didn't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. Don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients.
Make up the most he foul lies.
Yeah,
Foul lies. He foul lies.
Oh man.
Bro, the
Ah.
translator
like-
straight up
Wait,
gave up.
like what?
I think. Do you think they had to play this trial to be able to, like, while they were translating? They get to this part, they're like,
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this trial.
He-
Ah. Imagine that coming from my own client. Foul lies.
Gee. No. I guess you do seem the type who likes to twist the truth.
Hey.
Bro.
I don't know why we let you in here, honestly.
Hey.
All you do is
Wait a minute.
all you do is like present stuff until shit happens.
That. I mean,
Sure.
yeah. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Gant's trap?
Yeah, about them haters.
Gant, more like
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Is he dabbing on you very? Is he?
So,
Is he dabbing on the haters, which are you? And
Kinda.
the rest of you?
You might be right after all.
What do you mean, right?
Yeah, you're right. She's not right. She's Sky.
So, so you do tell fell lies then, Mr. Right?
Hey. Miss Sky, please testify once more.
But
If evidence was fabricated behind your back, then Emma's accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie.
Shit.
But I do remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Sky, if you will.
I can't. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
I mean, Gant's not even, like, in the building anymore.
Yeah, he came here and you saw him out. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will, if you tell the truth.
Blah, blah, blah.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
Wait, so she's just admitting that she was lying on the stand, so that's like contempt of court, and like she just
Yeah.
has to get.
That's contempt of court. That's
Alright,
perjury.
well, the defense may
Yeah.
testify once more for the final, really last time.
This
Really
is
just
the
like
last
acknowledge
time.
Yeah, this is the last testimony we'll have to deal with, guys. Wink, wink.
Wink, nudge, wink.
Nah.
Jab, jab.
When I
Yeah,
arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on the suit of armor's sword.
Ouch.
Ellie.
Emma and Doc were lying unconscious on the floor near. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked it to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it really all was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Oh, unbelievable. That yawn couldn't have come at a worse time. Now he sounds so hard, like, oh,
Oh, yeah,
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
The body,
Whatever.
wow, do tell me more. The body was impaled on the armor's sword? Wow, that's so cool. Tell me more.
Tell me lies. Tell
You
me
were the only one who saw
Tell
it.
me lies.
You only had proof. Actually, I do have proof.
Well,
Jesus.
alright.
What
GG.
the fuck? I gave it to Mr. White just this morning.
What?
Oh, is
To
this the
me?
like the documents?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it.
What?
I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Right? She really does have faith in you.
The
After she like on the stand, like dragged you and told me you tell nothing but the most foul of lies. But yeah, she trusts you. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please present this quote picture, unquote, exclamation mark.
I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
Look, this morning happened like, I don't know, 5 streams ago. I don't even remember. Oh my god.
Back.
I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Phoenix, just look at your desk.
Right? Look in your pockets.
There must be a picture in there somewhere.
Him. The blue badger.
You did it.
Yeah.
Um,
No, that's the evidence for.
wait,
I mean, there's this. Did we get this morning? I don't even remember.
No. That ain't it. Is
Uh,
it? Wait, no.
Yeah,
Yes. No.
like I can only think
Uh,
it wouldn't be the SL9 incident file, would it?
From Miss Sky explains the 2 rules of evidence law.
Oh, maybe
oh.
she's.
Oh no.
She didn't hide it in there, did
No.
she?
No.
I-
Like, okay,
Oh.
zoom out and like hold it to the side so that like they can see like the
I-
pages.
Hold on, is there one in the... Oh... Wait... There's
Oh.
a thing sticking out. Can I get to it? Game, let me look at it.
Do you have to be looking at it like dead on?
Game!
Like, okay, try rotating. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can I get to it from the bottom? Give me! Give it!
Open? Like, let us open it, please.
Open the book!
Oh my god.
Phoenix, use your hands!
I think that we can-
Like,
Phoenix,
you know that
quick!
picture of the guy like using like telepathy to
Wait!
Oh!
It said something for a second!
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's the guy.
Ah! Hey, there's a picture
Hey.
here.
Hey!
Hey! Oh god.
Oh,
boy.
wow, that's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Oh.
like, okay, well,
Wait!
if like if you have to like die,
Ouch.
honestly, getting impaled in like a suit of armor on the sword
Isn't
of
that
a suit
spear
of
like
armor,
pointing
that's
upward?
metal.
You'd think you'd have to be like dropped kind of into it. Who the
Yeah,
fuck is taking
that
these
might have
photos?
buff.
Like,
That
did
might
Lana
have
say
buff.
she took it though?
Yeah, Lana took this apparently.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh.
I have a question.
Yes?
So like, Lana's like, I was the first person there on the scene, but like obviously if she got there and she took a picture of how she saw it, like, did she really think that he was just like Marshall was just wearing a vest like that? Like, girl.
Grrr. Yeah, what's going on with this hole in your vest, bro?
I'm assuming that's where like Emma's handprint
Yeah, I
was?
think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, the pieces are falling together. Ah, ah.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Son of a bitch.
This is the actual crime scene.
God damn.
No other
Evidence.
detective saw the crime scene like this.
I wouldn't want to.
Don't explain the hole in this.
Oh Jesus, my Wi-Fi. Oh
Oh
god.
no. Oh god.
Come on,
Hang in there.
stay strong.
Stay strong.
Don't die.
Hey
Okay,
kids, want to see a
okay.
dead body?
That's because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I rearranged the scene.
Isn't the didn't they like when they re-release the Phoenix Wright games, they'd like change the thing to T for teen instead of M for mature or something?
Teens can handle a little murder.
I feel like I remember that. I do remember specifically that Twilight Princess used to be T for teen until the Wii U release when they changed it to E10 and up.
Ooh, well,
Because you know that scene where Link dramatically changes into a wolf, where you hear like terrible sound effects. That's totally for kids.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
Fine. Teens can have a little murder as a treat.
There's a treat. Oh no! Oh no! What happened to Nell? Did they mute?
I'm here. I said the thingy.
Oh, okay. Oh, you eating? Okay.
Oh yeah, you heard the
I just saw the mute and I was like, what happened?
Lana.
Mr. Wright! That piece cut out from his vest, could that be?
Cloth we found inside Chief Gant's safe.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me. And what's this? Oh, what's this?
It's a handprint.
Dun, dun.
Emma, put your hand over it. I think it matches.
That cloth, it had fingerprints on it.
yeah, we lied.
Whoever's fingerprints those are must be the real murderer.
Oh honey.
What?
Oh honey. Oh no.
But those fingerprints. Oh no, they're yours, Emma. Oh god,
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
no
What?
reason.
I'm just very cold.
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination.
Okay. Let's incriminate like Emma again for like the third,
So
third
long as you
time.
tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murder.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh, do I sound like a robot?
No,
Very
no.
well. The
Oh.
defense may now begin its cross-examination.
I don't want to.
Some bad shit's about to go down.
I don't want to
feel it.
cross-examine. I feel bad about this.
Actual crime scene.
No. Whoa, God. Hello?
What?
Huh?
What's going?
What?
Oh no.
Ah, wait.
Oh,
What?
oh, Jesus.
Oh
There he is.
God. Oh, where's my Gant voice?
Try that organ.
Just start screaming.
Come now, Ichi! Hold your horses, bitches! I'm back for my 2 p.m. brunch. Hope no one's snitching. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen!
Not gonna lie, I read Porous as podcast.
Chief God.
Oh my god.
What? Now you want to make me out as the bad guy too?
No, I don't want to make you out. I want to make out with you.
Get busting through! I've never been more aware of an open door in my life.
Oh my god.
If so, I'd like to put in a word or two in my defense.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Oh shit.
What?
Let's go. Okay.
You already declined testimony.
Oh!
Go
That means you
off,
forfeited
Miles!
any
Oh!
Go
go
off.
off.
Okay.
Miles is just default dancing.
This must be the risk the judge was talking about.
Sit
Yeah.
back, relax, and enjoy the sound of noose tightening around your own neck.
Dun dun dun! Oh,
Oh, fuck.
I have made that exact noise before.
Yeah, I've heard it. On your
so
stream.
what?
You talk about that spring where you just got
This was
struck by
flipped too.
lightning?
Yeah.
God himself smited this man.
Okay, so Ichi, you've made that exact same sound. How does it feel to be struck by lightning?
Kind of toasty. Gives a bit of energy though.
Smells like toasted strawberries.
And cinnamon buns.
I'll see toasted Cheez-Its, but you know, like the extra toasted
That
ones.
mood change is so funny. He's just like,
Anyways,
I'm not worried.
You think I'm
Shut up.
worried? It's fine, I'm
I just
resistant
thought
to
I
lightning
would breathe for a
attacks.
moment.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements.
What do you mean?
The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence.
Well, that's kind of... Wait, what?
Wait, yes, that's true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence?
Can't busting through to throw more goddamn bullshit into my pockets. No, I don't. But someone does. Wink.
Somewhat.
So then, what's your excuse, righto?
Wait,
Oh shit.
Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? It's show and tell! Give me your greatest thing you have in your pockets.
I have
Still
all of one.
he killed Goodman.
I don't have pockets.
Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death. Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt.
Is this true, Mr. Wright?
If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's sure to be made out as the murderer, and I'll get pantsed. No.
Anything but getting pants. Present it now, and if you try to conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, soon we'll know. So let it go.
Oh, God.
You will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries.
Remember the second law. What do I do now?
Technically, you don't have to present evidence, right?
Better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall?
Oh.
God.
Present evidence.
God. Quick, what's the
Like,
second thing of law?
Get this back.
Uh,
Like we can just say, "Oh, it's not relevant." Teehee.
Except the fact that people are gonna ask about the hole in his vest, and it's gonna be like,
And then we'll be like, yeah, who came to the scene first?
I think we just come clean. We have to like get into his trap to get out of it.
I don't think so, cause like
I'm afraid if we fall in this trap, we'll never get out.
yeah,
No,
same.
no.
That's happened
Like, how
to
do you get
me
out?
before. Like, if we
find a way.
present evidence, then it's Emma's fingerprints, so she's just gonna get arrested.
Right.
So I think we have to say cannot
We
show
cannot
evidence.
show evidence for reasons.
For
we will
reasons,
not
the court record's really messy in here. Okay, I've got like 500 things, and I think I lost it. I'm sorry. I'll keep looking though. Don't worry.
Don't worry,
My
Judgy.
pockets are absolutely filled to the brim. There's like a whole ass Nintendo Switch in here. I don't even know where that came from.
Your
There's a
Honor,
jeans. I don't know how they fit in there.
despite the fact I'm wearing pretty cool skinny jeans, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. There's nothing in these pockets that can be used.
Absolutely nothing.
What? You lie!
It's not relevant.
No, Gant. He human. He's Gant.
Shut up.
Gant.
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence.
No, I
I
didn't.
don't know what you're talking about.
You.
Mr.
I
Wright,
do not see it.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show
I
them?
do not
I am not
see it.
looking, Your Honor.
I
He's
am
like-
not looking.
He's doing the we irritating. Like,
Wait.
I'm
Just
irritating.
Emma and Phoenix like, oh, we irritating. That image is, I don't know why, but that image like never fails to like just break down all of my senses totally and just like leave me in a
We
in a heap,
irritating.
just laughing so hard. We irritate.
I do the we irritating when like I mess up while playing games. Like when I don't have like a webcam.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to do that.
Did
I
you
need
say
to do
this
that.
line,
No,
Ichi?
no.
I'm half
Yeah,
baked.
I did.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it.
What
I
fingerprint?
don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about, Chief?
Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture.
Bro, you're presenting evidence for the. Wait, how did you get that picture?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Did we
Second.
didn't
Wait a
present
minute.
this yet, did we?
No.
See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? Besides the blood. I know there's blood, but look beyond that.
It looks like part of it's been cut off for some reason.
Marshall's just going through a weird phase in his
I know.
vest.
I know someone else who's cut me off. recently.
Oh. Oh.
You see?
You
Oh
fucking...
shit.
What? That means you, the chief of police, concealing evidence.
Oh, you know,
Oh,
Texas fashion and whatnot. Yeah, don't you know we always cut weird holes in our vests?
Yeah, you know.
This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department.
No, I
That's
wish.
a lot of. I think that's the most exclamation marks I've ever seen him use. He's talking like me.
Can't see it, but like my face right now is just like that.
How about?
Chat. Because you guys don't see it. She's making the pursed lips face. No, not pursed. More like the
Like the kissy look.
the
yeah,
the
the-
030 face.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. That one. Thank you for your
Impressive.
demonstration.
Impressive! Incredible!
Wow! In a new record.
It's a new lap record! Sorry, I was playing Star Wars Pod Racer earlier. It's on the Switch now, you should buy it. It's good.
Oh, sick.
I've been transported back to my little kid days of playing it on the N64.
Sick. Let's go.
To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, righto. Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer. Not without a little something extra, if you know what I mean. I'll tell you what really happened! Oh no.
No, he's not allowed to.
What?
He's
You
not
mean
allowed
you-
to.
Admit to it?
What's
He's not allowed
happening?
to. The fuck-
I'm really
It do it. Okay. The spicy bitch.
Gant just like barfs in the stand. Like, sorry, I don't know where that came from. Guess the brunt was like ass.
I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It
God,
then
it's
occurred
like-
to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
So you really were manipulating her.
I knew Lana. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, that when she saw the scene, she would ask me for my aid.
Bro, that's so manipulative.
Bro.
So you assisted Miss Sky.
You ass-isted.
Pacifist.
I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room.
And I ended up using the evidence to show that the victim.
Nelly, you're sounding pretty far away. Is it the
My
Wi-Fi?
mic is like,
Oh, there you are.
no, it's fine. I don't know. And I ended up using the evidence to do what Dr. Link did.
Whatever. When we rearranged the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. I did this before Lana arrived at the scene. 2 pieces of evidence? You mean the items in your safe?
Maybe don't admit to that.
Why?
Why?
Ah!
Why? For insurance, of course.
Ah,
Eh,
okay. Well,
insurance.
it's fine then.
I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed.
I don't know, something about that sentence just made me go ha ha hee hee. You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence?
Bro, how
God,
many
you're
layers
so-
forward are you?
God, you're so smart. Your brain is beautiful. Oh my
Your
god.
brain is so huge, King.
Your brain is beautiful, almost as beautiful as your eyes.
Who do
The
you
ones
take
that
me
currently
for?
aren't
A fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? Yes.
Yes, we are aware.
I hit the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood off of all the pieces. Oh, did you have to wait that long to say that?
Wipe.
Wipe!
But if you captured all the evidence,
And who's flying the plane?
was the same that that Jama Jar too.
Ho ho ho! You ho! Some
Being
people just
Panda's
don't know
mind.
when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance.
That's kind of illegal, bro.
You mean that piece of cloth?
Oh my god, bro, that's so illegal. Come on, Raito! Cough it up already! I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
I just shove it down my mouth. Oh.
Wait. I can't say something because it's a spoiler.
Oh.
I'm gonna spoil it. Text it.
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant. You DMing me something?
I put it in chat. But Nell
Yeah,
don't spoil it.
I scrolled up, so
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
No! No!
Oh my god.
That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the. Sorry, I've got this cloth in my mouth. Hold on. That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe?
Is it rhythm or the...
Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to have to do that, being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer!
Ha ha
Ha ha ha
Funny
ha!
joke.
Ha!
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present.
Foolish move, Righto! You should have known it. You should have shown it then before it was too late.
It wasn't relevant.
It's been a long battle,
It wasn't relevant.
but the moment of truth has finally arrived. Oh god. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine.
I think we have to present, right?
I think we have to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think we gotta. Cause like, plus like even if we do, we have
Your
like.
Honor, League of Legends.
Death.
Death.
Your Honor, League of Legends.
I don't know
Death.
why that popped in my head and I just couldn't not. Your Honor, League of Legends. Death.
Your Honor, not League of Legends, but I do have evidence to present now. It's not League of
It's
Legends.
not League of Legends. How are we gonna imprison him? All right, let's see this League of Legends. What's so legendary about this league, anyway?
It's not very legendary at all, for being honest.
I mean, we have to present it, right?
Yeah. Evidence for something,
Right,
but what?
Victory is mine. Goodbye, Emma.
Bye,
I
Emma.
never liked you.
Do we have to say it's Emma's prince?
Yeah.
Either yeah.
Let's do it. We have to get the truth out. We have to get the
Can we
truth
pretend they're Gant's prints? he
Like,
he puts his hand over it, it's like way bigger than the handprint, and we're like, ah, shit.
Emma's like tiny 14-year-old hand. And then, like,
Yeah. What if Gant also has tiny 14-year-old hands?
Now we'll never know who the true one is.
Yeah. Okay. Take.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Oh, yes! At last you finally brought it out into the open.
There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Oh.
okay, can I just say, I've been thinking since we started this case, like, how does Gant's tie work?
Good question.
Because it's
I
the
don't
shape of
know.
a cross.
Wait. What's it look like?
Like, okay,
Well, we'll
well,
see it again in a second, probably.
I don't remember. Let's just keep going until we see it, and then let's stop the dialogue to look at his
Okay.
tie.
wait,
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that immediately be sent to the lab for analysis.
Oh, it's back to the lab again, yo.
His handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
Why would it be still stuck there on the cloth? Is the cloth really like that? Is it like a type of
Right.
material that, like, it's like memory foam in a way? Like,
it's like, okay,
who
fun
would
fact.
make like
uh-huh.
fun
it's weird.
one here. So if a print is left in a material where it's like left in it, like it's not just like put on top, like say like glass or something, that's called a plastic print, which I guess is what they're going for with this. If it's like so like dented in,
Oh.
okay. That's usually for things like silly putty. You
He had a
know.
vest full of silly putty. It's made from it. My God. The secret is out. All Texas vests are made of silly putty. Now you know.
That's how you guys protect from the gunshots in a duel.
In duels. Yeah, it's the silly putty blocks it. Oh, bam.
Oh, you mean...
It could not have been forged. It must have been authentic, conclusive evidence.
You just finished my sentence. Okay. It's fine. No, it's not like I'm here or anything. No, that's fine. That's fine.
How about Whoa, ho, ho.
This time someone...
Too bad you can't see it because I'm holding it right now.
I hate you.
You're slow on the uptake as ever, Worthy.
No, it scrolled away.
What?
He doesn't want us to see it.
Think about it. Raito had all the time to present this evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be?
Cause he's the boss ass bitch. Bitch.
You know whose fingerprints are on that?
Mr. Wright, do you really know?
No.
Well, Mr. Wright, whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer.
Phoenix
They're
is like-
mine.
Phoenix is like
Whose
somebody's wallet.
fingerprints are they? I get whoever's fingerprints they were, they must have murdered very hard. Very well done murder, too. I'm sure it was a very good murder.
Very
And
well.
And we will find out who the murderer is. When we find
Sweating
out
all over the stand. The whole desk is just
fingerprints
covered.
these are, yes, because the person whose fingerprints they are is sure to be the real murderer.
Yeah,
Keep going,
fine,
Mr.
I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted.
Yeah,
It's all
right,
part of
we're getting
Keiku.
It is predicted as we predicted.
The person who... Oh, that's not me. Okay.
Person whom these fingerprints belong to are... Meekins!
Meekins!
It was him all along!
It was you!
It was Gumshoe!
It
Oh
was
my god.
Gumshoe! It was Bruce Goodman the whole time.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. I don't want to, but okay. Yeah.
Emma? Emma Sky is the person whose
What?
fingerprints these belong to? Is what who the murderer is? Is
I'm sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't you tell me?
'Cause you would react like that.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh my
there
god,
it
I
is.
knocked over my water glass.
Can you do like the
But
can you do like the
I
fucking anime,
I drank all
like,
my water,
can you do
so
like
it's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry for a second.
I was just so excited that we were finally getting a clear view of his sky that I knocked over my water glass.
So it like goes into the shirt,
Oh,
and
finally,
also
yeah.
this way,
Okay.
and also, huh.
Huh,
Ah.
huh.
Yeah.
He's just a very devout Christian. Wait. Garrett, before we move on, can you do the fucking anime, like the fucking Ojo-sama, like
I cannot get my voice that high, but I can try.
You want me to do it again for you, Garrett?
I sound like an evil witch.
Okay.
You're really something, Raito. Ho ho ho! You knew this girl did it all along, and you still tried to pin the murder on me.
Yeah, goddamn. So it's true. Tragic, but true.
Tragic.
The handprints, those belong to Emma Sky. Emma Sky, the murderer of this case, because she's the one who owns the
No.
fingerprint.
Judge, are you
This
trying to
girl
read
really
the word
did
count?
shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death. God damn. Wow.
Hold it. It's Lana. Did Nell's Wi-Fi finally die?
The Wi-Fi is
Oh,
gone.
Sorry, I forgot I had push to talk on.
Oh.
I was like, why is nobody hearing me? How could you? You monster!
The cons of push to talk is that you have to remember to push to talk.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have it on, because push to talk is terrible.
I
This
never
guy.
have push to talk because thoughts come to my brain and I have to say it. And you think I can remember to push to talk while I have the thoughts in my brain?
No, but it was because I was eating.
Well, yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
You knew whose fingerprints were all the. Fuck. You knew whose fingerprints those were all along. Yet you.
Yes, those fingerprints, they belong to
Like,
Emma
you really
Emma
didn't.
Sky, the murderer.
God.
Those fingerprints belong to, whose handprint was on the cloth. The cloth contained fingerprints,
Okay.
which belong to Emma Sky.
No! Miss Sky, it's not over yet. God, it's not over yet.
God, it's not over yet. He's talking to us. He's not
I said
talking
this
to
trial isn't over yet. You hear that, gamers? The trial isn't over yet. Ha! But I'm afraid it's over, my boy. Boy! Not only this trial, but your career too.
us.
You win nothing.
I just Joseph Joestarred him. Sugi ni omae wa.
You purposely
Wait for
concealed this dot that get. Hello?
This.
What am I waiting
Yo.
for?
Oh no, I thought I thought I was gonna come in with like I thought he was doing
Let's
with
keep
oh my
moving,
Wamo
let's keep
Shinbei.
No, he was saying next will do.
So I was waiting for him to like drop that last part of the line, and then it never came.
I had to trip myself on Gant's line because I was like, what? Hello? You purposefully concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense.
That's. You've been hiding it in your safe for
2 years.
3 years? 3, 4, oh my god.
Yeah, you're not one to
Duh.
talk, man.
I'm looking forward to
Bruh.
pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy!
Oh no, what's he gonna present in trial now?
I know. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, Oreo
Aren't
is,
you
like,
going
in
to
the
tell
back.
us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer? I'm just not gonna talk. Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. Oh? And what's that?
Oh shit.
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall?
Are we gonna
Ooh.
what? Are we gonna arrest the knight? Are we
What?
gonna arrest
Yeah,
the
the knight did it, Your Honor. The suit of
The suit
armor
of
is
armor?
guilty.
You have the right to remain silent.
It just
Oh,
it doesn't
it's
talk
a
with the
silent
suit of
knight.
armor.
Holy knight.
Chief Gant, you are absolutely right. This
Yeah.
piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed
Oh.
Neil Marshall, you ask?
Oh, that piece of cloth. The that piece of cloth, the one that had fingerprints, and they belonged to Emma Sky. So it was Emma Sky, wasn't it?
Nuh-uh. I'm afraid that's not possible. You see,
Why do I want to show you fan?
this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
Critical contradiction. Pew, pew, pew,
What?
pew, pew. Critical.
A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about? I'm talking about a contradiction. One that proves who the real killer is. Tell him, Naegi.
It's slowly dug in a rope.
Mr. Right, this piece of cloth. What could it possibly contradict?
Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here.
Well, this is the
Behold! A man! The piece of evidence that contradicts the cloth!
The attorney's bad!
The attorney's badge!
Photo, right? I mean, that's the only thing we haven't presented.
The thing is, it's the crime scene photo because like he cut it out before.
Yeah, it has
the blood.
like I'm not sure how, but
There's blood under his shirt there.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
covered it up. Yeah. Oh
The
my
fact
god.
that the blood's there.
Cut out.
Yeah.
That could be
Before
it.
he got-
Hey,
Yeah,
wait
like
a
before
minute.
he got impaled.
It was
Let's
cut
try
out
that.
before he died. And what exactly is this supposed to be? What happened to my Gant voice? This is a picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. Look at this graph. See where the piece of his vest was cut out?
Yes, his shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to
Oh,
make
no,
out.
Benny's in here.
It's hard to make out without the blood on his vest. So.
It's hard to make out with Gant now that this is coming to light.
Yeah, now that we're not together.
Exactly my point. Well, not the making out part, but his chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs, no doubt, were
Of course.
punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth.
Blood every day. Oh! For that piece of blood. Wait, there's no blood on it.
Ah!
You voiced this clip?
Probably. Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth. Wait, does the judge
Emma
have
Sky's
critical thinking
fingerprints.
skills? The judge had a brain cell for a moment. There's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword. No! This is nonsense! That's impossible! Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside.
He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out.
If so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Sky? Picked up the unconscious prosecutor and impaled him on the armor's sword.
Then, to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar with the victim's blood. Then he broke the jar on purpose to leave behind a clue and made Lana believe her sister did it. Wow.
Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through the very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer!
Wow,
No!
Oh Jesus, oh God, oh boy.
Of you. Wow.
Wow.
It's finished.
Phoenix just killed the man. He just
Finish!
electrocuted him.
Finish him.
Ultimate
Finish
finish!
him. Raiden wins.
Phoenix wins. Oh!
What if it was the
Oh,
judge?
it's drooping. Oh, is he gonna cry?
Are you gonna cry?
Are you
Kiss
gonna
your
cry?
pants,
What are you, a little pee-pee boy now? Is that what you are?
Gonna piss your pants, maybe? American
Oh, that was close, Ryder. You almost had me.
What do you mean we do have you?
Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. I refute your allegations.
What do you mean you refute his allegations just like you refuted mine? Not even gonna say it.
My dad closed the door.
You know what? Good.
Good. You see, that piece of cloth is illegal evidence.
No, it's not. It's relevant. Fuck you.
Oh no! He's about to get got. He's about to get got! Order! What nonsense is this?
Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect!
It's relevant.
Remember,
It's
Ichi?
relevant.
Do we have to
Second law! Second law! Second law!
Do we have to present the stupid little children's book?
I know, we have to hold it up like,
Like, actually.
actually?
Actually.
Let's
say
actually.
Let's say
Earlier, old Raito here concealed that piece of cloth! So then, what's your excuse, Raito? Remember this? This was fun. You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. I mean, oh god. Phoenix died, sorry.
Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence. What's up with that?
At that moment, the piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence!
But that's not fair.
It's not fair. Did you think you could actually best me in court? It looks
He
like
said
the
that
last
was
laugh's
funny.
on you, son!
Okay, I just want to know how he feels sweating in that like vinyl suit.
God.
Dude, I cannot. That's like disgusting. I am so.
I can
I'm
feel
afraid
myself
Mr. Gant
just
plays
sweating
it.
in that, just looking at it, like, bleh. He's wearing
I'm-
gloves and everything.
I'm
God.
afraid, Mr. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct unless he were to produce some kind of evidence that would show
Mr.
it
Gant's
was.
got a whole ass pool in his
JK.
fucking jacket right now.
JK. Unless.
Unless.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth. Unless.
He's like jabbing Phoenix in the side with his elbow.
Yeah, what is like very he's like lengthening his arm.
There you
like,
go.
like Mr. Fantastic style. He's just like all the way over there, like, come on.
Sure,
I've
yeah,
been stalling for
yeah.
time. I've been stalling with you for time. Just like, oh, Mr. Right, you sure are stalling.
Stalling.
Time, are you?
Stalling.
No, that can't be possible. That could be stalling for time.
Anyways.
True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person
Unless.
unless, assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal.
Unless. Well, Mr. Right? I'm sure.
It seems,
It's,
at last, the time for me to reveal my plan has finally arrived.
I don't know, something about that just got me. It's like, now I will reveal my true form.
Okay, fucking Frieza.
This is my third and final form. Just kidding!
Just
my final form.
Phoenix, did you
Mr. Right, do you admit to it?
what am I admitting to? Oh
Have
yeah,
you
that.
purposefully and illegally concealed this piece of cloth?
I did not.
I
I'm
did
sure you
not.
did it illegally.
It wasn't
Only-
relevant.
Yes.
I refused to present evidence at one point. Aha! So the evidence is illegal! I win, bitches!
Wasn't relevant.
Hey, objection! No, it isn't, Mr. Gant.
It went back now.
It's not that I didn't present evidence then, that I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't? Wink.
There's certain procedures involved with when presenting evidence that I actually know
Go
for
on.
once. No, Ichi, don't listen to his lies. He's nothing but a coward. You can't let him.
He's nothing but a yellow-bellied chicken.
There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial.
Yeah, why did he leave me?
Is this evidence legal or not?
Your Honor, that's not the
True, I
question at
guess.
hand.
Bang, that's not the question we want to answer today.
Ichi, I've always loved you! Don't worry, we can... We want our dinner plans instead!
That's not the question we want answered! Before you go to jail, I want to know why you did it!
But I didn't do it! Ichi, I swear!
It's too late now. We're sending you to jail.
No! Please! I can change!
It's too late for change. You should have said you said the same thing like 0.73 years into our relationship, and look where that's led us. In court.
I did it for us, Ichi!
look, it's now led us into court. It's like, we're not like divorcing, because like we never really were, but it's like, we're in court together now, and you're gonna get fucking locked up. Well, let us settle this one for all.
Ichi, please.
You refuse to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law...
Oh my god,
then
Booyah, present.
What is into?
This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law.
Huh.
What's this? A children's book? I've done my homework too, Chief.
Yeah, this is Clifford's
evidence law.
Evidence law for
Big
dummies.
Red
For
expensive red.
dummies. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law.
Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without approval from the police department.
And
I
then
found
rule
this
two is
piece
just
of
unread.
evidence myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department.
Oh.
Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case and
I love how
trial.
Edward's just like...
Imagine if
helping him,
they...
like,
Imagine
you're-
if the
you're
sprite,
done now.
instead of this piece of
You're
paper,
done
was
now,
the evidence
boy.
law book.
He's just like reading it and like tracing his finger over the lines.
Yeah! There's like giant pictures.
Yeah.
It's like a little bird lawyer.
He's got like
And
a huge highlighter.
He's got his reading glasses on.
Yeah.
And the text is actually huge. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time it was
word.
impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and the SL9 incident. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take one look at this picture and... Sorry, but can you recall? When was that picture presented?
That was shown only a few moments ago.
I think it's
Only
been...
a few
I've
moments
lost
in
all
your
track
life.
of time. I
10
don't know
minutes.
where I am anymore.
Yeah.
The planet will explode in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's 5 Namekian minutes have passed.
Yeah, it's Namekian it's Namekian minutes, bro.
Yeah. No.
Question. You ever watch? You know what a minute is? I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
He's right. He's right.
Right, you know.
He's right.
Ah!
This whole trial be on Namekian time.
At the beginning of
He's
today's
right.
trial,
Kinda fast, Joe.
True. Google
same hat. That piece of cloth is still meaningless.
He's right, you know. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gant. Yeah.
Oh, he called him by his full name. You're fucked, bro.
You yourself confessed to a certain truth.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest. Oh, yes! Did I say that? No!
It was then that you approved this law as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved
Let's
this law.
fucking go!
Let's
Ah!
go. This is just desserts if I've ever seen it.
Ah! This is the most satisfying part of the trial!
Wow, look at us.
Squirm, Gant! Squirm! The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest. It's the one who stood before the prosecutor marshal in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer, and there's only one person who that can be. Damon Gant! The killer was you! Baba is you!
Baba is you!
Dance, white boy, dance!
I almost ran out of breath! I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum! For 2 years he's been snooping around the department, trying to get something on me.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Snooping as usual, I
Snooping
see.
as usual! Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me.
To be fair, you did demote him,
Yeah,
so he wasn't
also
a
it's his
detective
brother.
anymore.
It's also his fucking brother.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty.
He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, can you? We totally forgot about him.
If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Achoo! Please, you've got to help me. Please.
Please,
Please.
please, partner.
Please, partner. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake
Oh, he
Marshall
killed him.
didn't know when to quit.
He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence.
Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room, and all of a sudden he had to speak out. What are you talking about, Goodman? Can you
Everything
please
the light
reopen the investigation, Chief? Oh, wait. Oh. The G on the Goodman got me. But, you know, it's gonna be Gant doing his voice, pretending he's like, we can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered. Stab. He told me to open up the evidence room and take it out. It's not too late. I'll hand this to Marshall. That's what he sounded like, I swear. Well, to be honest, I was all panicked too. I had a bad feeling about it, but I never knew it would come to this. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. Ouch. He said that. He was like, ow. And then I did it.
Owie!
I couldn't just pull it out. Oh god, don't take that out of context.
No, it's like that one owl that they do in like scat music, like that.
Ow!
Ow!
Oh, yeah. You would only increase the amount of blood that you could have fit when you couldn't finish when you started.
You good there, Edward?
Why is the wording, Edgeworth? Oh, boy.
Even so, the blood was just pouring everywhere. And I mean, it was just all over the place. It got all over my suit and everything. I didn't know what it was, so I was wiping it up.
I have mine was right before this.
God, it was terrible. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize it was a mistake. Detective Gumshoe's bloody handprint. I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere. Yeah, everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. What?
Then you put the body in my car?
Dude, that's my car.
So uncool.
I'm sorry, couldn't think of any other way to move the body. Plus, I mean, the red matches your
Oh,
color.
you citizen.
Oh, you.
Like laugh track, clapping, and then like just like the slow, and then just like the slow like circle, like the thing where like it goes in it closes on his face, and then like he winks at the camera before it like closes completely. Like yeah.
It's the worst sitcom I've ever watched.
Everybody loves Gant.
Everybody loves Gant. God. We broke the trunk, but what's the big deal? I mean, it's not like your car, like, mattered that much, right? It's just a piece of shit car, right? Yeah, you pull down a lot more than us detectives.
What is it, like a Ferrari? Dumb. Oh, he's mad about the car.
Oh, he pissed.
Oh yeah, he broke his trunk.
Insulting the car. His trunk was.
You broke the trunk open. What does that have to do with anything? You're horrible. How could you get this guy involved in all this?
He was blackmailing her.
Well, she had just as much. She had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out.
So you took evidence from Detective Goodman's locker?
I feel bad for having to do it. I couldn't sit around and pick and choose what to take. Well. Oh, that was gross.
You okay?
I just like acid burped so hard just now.
Whoa.
Dude, the top of the roof of my mouth is like gross. Oh god. I think Gant's trying to kill me through the voice. Oh no, I'm next!
His final act.
Well, you left the jar fragment and gloves. Oh god. Stop, please. Gant, I'm begging you. I want to live. Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer.
Oh, you.
Oh, you. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay.
Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that.
Tell me, Worthy, what are you doing in court?
Me?
You
Standing.
despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same.
No, get your crusty ass away from me. I'm just looking at you having a bitch.
One day you'll understand. If you want to take them on alone,
Yo, get the fuck away from me.
you'll figure out what's needed.
Put this man in solitary.
Yeah.
Get him off the stand, I hate him. Well, it looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Waji.
I still love you.
Waji?
What? What?
Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
Old friend, I think you mean old love.
Friend zoned at the last second.
David Gant. I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator and an example to others on the force.
You're no longer the man I fell in love
Oh
with.
my god. I'm sorry to learn that you're no longer the man I fell in love with.
Those days are gone now, Waji. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Raito here. Oh, wait a minute. And Worthy.
Bro, Polly? Yo!
With those two around, you can't go wrong. You see, if I listen carefully, I can hear it right now. The sound of a new beginning. I don't want to know what that sounds like. No, thank you.
Yeah.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yes.
First, Your sister never hurt
League of
anyone.
Legends.
The League of Legends. Death. So, second. Your Honor, League of Legends.
Death.
So, second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All I've done these past 2 years. From the time I had Kent help me forge evidence, up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my God, we did
even the
it.
part where he leaves me.
I'm
Holy
sorry,
shit.
Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
My. What high standards you have. For a rookie.
Yeah.
I can see why Mia thought so highly of you.
Oh.
Who knows? A few years from now, you might just make it to the top. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
That
Oh.
smile.
Oh my god.
She's so
Ah.
pretty when
Just a
she's.
little. That was really, oh my god.
Miss
Oh.
Sky.
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
That was gone. The moment was nice, otherwise.
Sorry, I ruined your car.
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days.
Yeah, I'll pay for your repairs and the stench removal.
Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. It was not.
Baka.
Baka.
Liar.
I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it. I only did my job.
He's such a tsundere.
I feel like at this point the writers knew what they were doing to them. They were like, yeah, alright, he's that guy. He's that guy. Alright. In light of this case about Dark, it seems that self-examining is in order for all of us. Miss Sky,
Yes, Your Honor.
League of Legends.
Dead.
However, you were caught playing League of Legends.
Oh no.
The fact that you still acted as the accomplice of Blizzard while playing League of... That's not... No, that's Garena? Okay.
I don't know what. Bro, I don't know nothing about League of
I will
Legends.
be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all this, huh? Huh? Why are you smiling, huh? Bitch.
Whoa!
It's been a long time, Your Honor.
Fucking criminal.
A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains.
You're gonna be in chains really soon again. Right.
Lana, I love you.
Well, oh, he knows.
Pissed.
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already. It's been
You're no fucking shit, Your Honor. How many streams have we gone in just this trial?
4 minutes. Can you believe it? Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, guilty.
Not guilty!
Guilty!
Oh!
Yay!
Woo! This is the
all.
trial finally
Court is
ends!
adjourned.
Bang!
This is a trial that finally
There's
ends.
no gavel. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game,
That's
dude.
5:03. We spent like 3 hours in there.
Bro,
It was
bro.
2! At long last, it's finally over. Ah! Uh-oh. Emma? Why the long
I hate
face?
the part. I like hate the parts at the end of every Ace Attorney trial where you have to present the evidence to make them feel better because like I don't know how to answer it.
Same.
Wrong. And I have to like read what it actually was like in Lacey or something.
I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it.
Mm,
Just now, after the trial ended,
I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you.
Oh, not yet, not Misty Faye yet.
I owe
We
you
have
my
to save it
thanks,
for
Mr. Right.
A2.
And to you too, Mr. Edgewater. We just went through this. You don't
Yeah.
have the flashback.
It's
You
the
slept for
flashback.
every bit as much as I have over these past few days. It's like people who, like when you like in a show, they flashback to like 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was like, wait, we just
say
saw this.
Just say Naruto. Just say Naruto.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking on it too.
I know pain too. And then and then like it fades to white, and then when the white fades out, what is there but a fucking swing?
We've been through this already. I think we did this last stream.
I think so too.
Flashback to the swing
I know
every
pain as
stream.
well. I know pain as well.
you know, I did my best too.
You did, Emma, and I love you.
And then she flashes back. She flashes back some more too.
But
Ah.
Lana didn't say a single word to me.
Oh.
Oh god.
I'm not interrupting anything.
Gumshoe!
Well, your sister's a criminal.
Wait, no, wait.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Don't go too far, Gumshoe. I want to fall in your big,
Okay.
tough arms.
He's just gonna go to the couch, but you won't see him.
That's
He
I'm
just
big
like
saying,
Gumshoe.
sits down, crosses his arms.
What is it?
Now we won't do it.
Come back, come back.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run all around while on duty.
No.
Dude. And to top it all off, you call me here? I've seen happier people at funerals. Oh my god, why can't you just stop getting me involved in all this shit? Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
are you here because of my sister again?
Oh yeah, we're gonna arrest her.
Wait.
Well, not this time, I guess. I came today because of you, pal.
Me?
You, the player. Come here. He like reaches out the screen.
Ah, ah, ah. God.
That's right. I thought you liked to see someone.
It's the blue badger.
Wait, wasn't he right there? Why couldn't Gumshoe like? Okay, whatever.
He steps to the side and she's there, but like super small compared to his huge frame.
Yeah, it's like huge, so he can hide anyone. It's like that one SpongeBob episode where where like they reveal the huge guy and then like he turns around and there's the tiny SpongeBob and Patrick like on his back.
Yeah.
Ah.
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know.
Well, I won't tell if you won't. I sure do love obeying the law.
Emma, I owe you an apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
That day 2 years ago,
Sorry. The anime gas.
Oh wait, that's my
That's
line.
you.
My bad.
Sorry.
It was the first time in my life I ever panicked.
Wow, really?
It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about keeping you getting wrapped up in this mess. That mess.
Sis.
I asked God to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day.
Hmm.
Menacing. Lisa in that shot.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I want to
It
make this a
was
thumbnail,
alright.
actually.
It was the only way I can make it through those past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself.
Huh.
But I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared you look at me like with fuck, god damn it. Scared you look at me with those eyes of yours.
With your special eyes. My brand! No, sorry.
I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No.
No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up.
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis.
I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry.
But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy?
I'm gonna cry, guys.
No.
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I want to see Lana in the future.
Oh, Emma.
That's
I
so
want to see
good!
Lana again in like the future Ace Attorney game. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
This
please.
is, oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask?
I like it. I like
Because
this,
in
like,
so
Phoenix is
doing-
saying this out loud. Like, while
I know.
they're hugging. And they're just like,
We can
Phoenix,
find the way
where are
back
you?
to our path. And once we find our path, we can move on to our past mistakes toward a brighter future. Phoenix, what the fuck are you talking
Weird
about?
now.
At least that's what I felt looking at those two sisters make up.
This make me happy. I like this.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe.
Yeah, I get lines to talk, pal. Oh, me?
Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday.
No.
Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Well,
Oh,
Edgeworth? He's
He's
here?
just in the corner. Oh, he really is. Stop hiding and come here.
Is he gonna be? I thought
Where was he hiding?
he was behind the plant.
He's behind
no,
Gumshoe.
It was behind Gumshoe. It was behind Gumshoe.
I just came to say, congratulations.
Ooh.
He doesn't seem very happy.
I know.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right. Well, I'll be going now.
wait a minute.
Oh, he went in.
So awkward.
Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened.
Sleep. Oh god, he's back!
I'm still here. We were the ones who acted corruptly. Not you. It's too late for me. Oh, play the angsty music. Cool.
My heart.
DL6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, Sasuke.
No matter what, no matter what anyone may say,
Okay, you're gonna go to Orochimaru now?
I realize today I
Okay.
can't change my own
Okay.
mistakes.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right.
No! 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 I can't even read this. I'm too busy feeling it, dude. You and me, we're the same. No, you're not! One day you'll understand if you want to take them on alone. You'll figure out what's needed.
I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon.
Edric gets a sword.
It's scary, but I've been thinking the same thing for quite some time now.
But Edgeworth,
Who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull something Chief Gant did. But
shit. Oh shit.
thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor. Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred Valkama, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime alone, one needs a weapon. That may be right, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered.
At least one partnership blossomed today.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What? Yeah. What is this, a pop quiz?
come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana's talking about.
Evidence? Oh no! That neither Edward nor I would have been able to find on our own?
Blue Badger.
The Blue Badger!
No, I'm gonna look at the guide.
Please, I actually don't know this one.
Yeah, go get the guy.
Present the evidence list. Oh, because they both had one card.
Oh! That makes so much sense.
That's such an
Oh,
on-the-nose metaphor. Two halves
True.
of a whole.
I was like,
oh.
I was not going to remember that in the short time that I was going to have to remember that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Take that!
What's that?
Oh god.
That's the picture I drew.
The stupid fucking... Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the events list, and I had the other. It's like a soulmate AU.
Yeah. It's exactly like the writers like knew what they were doing. They were like, okay.
It's like how the
Okay.
intro to the Ace Attorney anime, they have like red chains that like connect them together. You know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, bro,
Apart, we
come on,
wouldn't have
bro.
been able to completely restore Emma's picture.
That didn't just happen by chance, Edgeworth. It's time for me to go.
No, Edgy.
Yeah, he is.
Mr. Edgeworth.
If you'll excuse me.
You can't see it, but Garrett's petting Edgeworth's face.
There's still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor.
And then he goes behind Gumshoe.
Edgeworth, what will you do now? Well, whatever you do, just remember.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Oh my god, please. I mean, what happened in this trial can either make or break you as a prosecutor. In the end, it's up to you.
I know. It seems I owe my things to you too, right? But what I face now is my problem.
Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. Every day.
Yeah.
Farewell.
And now he goes behind Gumshoe.
He just slides behind Gumshoe.
Yeah, just slides behind him and like they're gonna leave together later.
I'd better be getting back too.
Okay, I'll come visit you.
It seems we both still have a lot to learn.
Oh no.
Here, this is a little something for you.
What picture book have you given me this time?
Yeah.
Scientific
it's like evidence
investigation.
that shows
For
that
dummies.
Emma was the actual killer. I hid this just for you. Wait, it's the first book she ever bought?
It's the first book I ever bought. Study it well.
Oh,
Thanks, sis. I will.
He gave a book to Emma that's scientific investigation for babies.
yeah, but like, did she just come out of the womb like, I require scientific investigation book?
I don't
Like
think
she's-
that's what happened. And so
you don't
another
know
case
that.
came to a close.
It's not canon, but like, it's not.
Oh my god.
There's no evidence that says it didn't happen either. You know.
As for the sisters, I have faith.
Aww.
Hey.
Faith that their lives have only just begun. Ah! And as for me, I think
need to
it's time
actually
I
say
started
apology.
on a new journey of my own. Oh god, butts.
Yeah.
Journey to rediscover myself.
Of course,
I thought Edgeworth was last.
Oh god.
Well, don't go tricking off just yet, pal.
Huh? What is it, detective?
There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor nailed it. You see, she's supposed to be out of jail like this.
But
I thought you said it was okay.
Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story.
I'm smiling like that. If it's not okay.
Gumshoe
Huh?
broke Lana out of prison.
he's going.
Oh
to,
my
he's
god.
actually going, basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak around for 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Believe me, it wasn't cheap either.
Oh my. Huh?
way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Oh, he's
No,
got
I
a
don't have
wild
any
side.
Oh
I
no,
don't
Garrett!
have any money either, See, Mr. Right, he is the one who
Hey!
paid the bill.
Hey!
Hey!
Huh? Huh?
And they're gonna do the objection thing. What, you think I can afford that with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal.
Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
And then here comes the objection.
Why is it? I suddenly feel like I want to scream.
Since we're all here, why don't we all go together? I can read your mind, by the way.
Yeah,
I
that's a
probably
great
should've-
idea.
I probably should have helped during the trial.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Let's all do it.
Where's the Y button on this?
Can you just press
Let's
it?
all do it. Let's all do it. Let's count down.
Oh no, I have to push Y. Where's Y? Oh god, what did I set as Y?
Okay, it's okay. You just click it at the time that we do. Just count down.
No, hold on. I'm gonna give me a second. need to find the. It might flash for a second.
Oh no, watch out, the Nintendo ninjas. The Nintendo ninjas are coming for you.
I apparently. Why is I? That's so weird.
Okay, you guys ready?
Objection! It's not working.
Objection!
That worked! Ah!
Wow, we should have counted down.
Oh shit!
That was
Shoot, Takumi, I love you!
Next Ace Attorney game on the last objection. Let's count down.
Yeah.
So that we-
I was just trying to get it to work. Oh man, I believe in you.
Bro, I
Lana.
want to see Lana in the game. They just
Same.
forgot about her.
They kinda did.
Oh my
didn't they?
god, we need that!
Investigate crimes with Emma!
Sorry, she just talked about investigating crimes with Emma, and I got emo for a second.
So I got emo for a second.
Yeah, bro.
Oh god. Oh man, how do we feel?
Yikes! I thought I
feel
was a
so
gunner for a
happy.
moment there. In the end, though, they overlooked my unauthorized investigation of the chief's office. If we penalize you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you. Yep, that's what they said. It just goes to show, you can't shake me off that easy.
Bro, what's Gumshoe's weight? Like,
I'm sad, apparently. But we did it! We finished this trial!
Woo!
God, finally!
Pogel?
That means Ace Attorney is no longer on my stream list. Meaning, I gotta find a new game to do.
no.
We're not. I don't expect you guys to voice this because it's like auto-scrolling. I mean, you can say one thing as Meekins if you want, but I can just be like that to Gumshoe. I believe in you, Meekins. But yeah, this is the end of the Ace Attorney game now. Well, the first one, anyways. I do want to do the second game at some point.
This is the end of the Ace Attorney series.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. We're done.
We won't see any. What if that one's just a blue
Oh
badge?
no, the blue badger! No! No! He's back!
I didn't think they'd actually do it.
Oh god! I can hear the music in my head.
I hate being a telepath.
King! Oh no! No! He broke!
You
He's
deserve it. You ass.
somebody pick him up, please!
No.
Please! Pick your head up, King. The blue badger's fallen.
Your blue badger helmet is falling off.
Showdown with a steak lunch.
In the precinct? Oh, okay.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeehaw. Aww. Billy and the gang.
Who?
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 Oh, it's
Who's
cacti.
Billy and
Oh,
what's her gang?
right. No, this giant cacti farm he's got going on.
Right.
I'm so glad we're done with this trial.
Right,
It's,
well,
oh god. It's so long. It took forever. And I'm really happy I got Ichi and Bam in on this with us. So fun.
Pogger. Let's go.
Bonkers.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go. Ben Judd. Pogs to Ben Judd. And to no one else.
Brandon Gay?
Brandon Gay. Oh no,
I want that name.
Let's go.
Ah!
I'll never forget when the young
Imagine if
boy
he's
stood after
straight
the
and he's just
trial.
like,
Let's
imagine he's
see,
straight and
what was
everybody's
his name again? Mr. Left?
Mr. Left?
Anyway, he said he's been waiting for how many years? Well, anyway, I've got another trial to get to, so it better be. Huh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry. He like does the anime girl like I'm late for class thing.
but it's his gavel in his
The
mouth.
gavel in his
Yeah,
mouth?
he's got his gavel in his mouth. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be late for
I
the
have
trial.
bowed global stations. How dare you?
Riley, let's go.
You just say let's go to everyone's name.
Vamos a la
Phil
mierda.
Soldini.
Hey, Maya!
Nothing seems so better than fresh country air. I forgot her voice.
We're gonna be
So
in this
sometimes
place
I do
again.
miss hearing Nick and his
We're gonna be in
objections.
this place again soon.
Alright, my afternoon training's about to begin!
Coming! Well, I'll see you around, Nick. Wait, hold on, wait.
I don't know what's happening.
Kimio Yamazoe.
What do you guys think
He's
about this
boring.
trial? Give me your thoughts.
I enjoy it greatly, even if I have had my brain melt out.
It's the payoff is a lot. The payoff is like really good.
Yeah.
It excuses the ridiculous amount of hours.
Yeah, all the last fucking
What the fuck?
streams of this
guy.
trial.
I don't like this guy.
Fucking dude, get this guy out of my face.
He simp.
It's very satisfying to call Gant out on this shit. It is. It's so satisfying.
Yeah, and then
Let's
watching
really
Lana
catch
get her
him on
smile
those
again.
in his trap. I love Ace Attorney.
Me too.
Seems so good. She's going to fucking Korean to that's not it.
Wait, no.
Ace Attorney 6. What's the place?
Isn't
what's
it
the
not?
name of
It's
the-
not Kurain.
Yeah,
Kurain Village.
what's the name of the Spirit Medium place?
That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
No,
Kurain.
It is?
Oh,
Village.
Kurain is Oh wait, we gotta investigate.
Oh.
If
Wait,
I have
all
to
she has
flip it
to do is
over.
Oh no! Oh my god! No! Oh my god!
Oh, there's a letter.
Oh my god!
What's in the letter?
A picture. Of them
Oh
together.
no, it's gonna be. Ah!
Ah!
Oh my
Ah.
god!
No, that's the thumbnail. That's what I'm gonna use.
That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail, fellas.
So cute.
Capcom.
Dun-dun-dun. Mega Man comes out and beats up Phoenix Wright. Wait a minute.
It's pronounced me gay man.
Right, you're right. You're so right. It's me, gay man.
Yeah.
Happy Pride Month!
That's right, Prata man. Well, if I hit continue, what even happens? Oh, just the last thing. It was okay.
I'm constantly thinking about that like.
All right, new game, guys. Let's go. Let's do it first turn out. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, we gotta start over again.
No.
Mary.
No.
I want to voice that dude. I don't even know what voice I'd give him.
Give him like a Shaggy voice from like Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Like Zoinks, Mr. Right. Oh,
My voice is shot now after doing Gant. I can't do anything anymore right now, so.
Well, please, you just...
But that's it. We did it. Yay.
Goodbye, everyone. That was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Well,
Like Zoinks, dude.